I'm with Jon Brinton. He's EVP of the Cloud Division at Mitel. And we heard some great stuff today about what Mitel is doing in the cloud. So Jon, what were some of the big takeaways today?
Yeah, so I think, Blair, a couple of the big takeaways first was really talking about the theme of digital transformation and how customers and users are embracing really taking their workplace and transforming it by the adoption of digital technology and different applications, integrations that they're doing, the use of IoT and other technologies in order to provide a better workflow and a smoother experience and more productive experience for their employees. So for us at Mitel, digital transformation has really formed a theme around giving machines a voice and helping people to integrate that larger framework of IT applications, so that if a CIO or an organization has digital transformation initiatives, we can participate in it and integrate into it with their full unified communication suite in order to help them be more successful.
And we heard about World Cloud today. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, so what we're seeing is especially with multinational companies, a large interest in moving to a global cloud because it makes it easier for them to manage their organization. It takes distributed work teams and brings them together so that your colleagues that are maybe in another country, another part of the world, another continent even, can be part of a team and work together with our teamwork collaboration software. And so World Cloud is our way to address that part of the market with those organizations that are looking to move to a global cloud deployment. So what we announced at this Mitel Next event was expanding our World Cloud coverage now to 40 countries globally, and we anchor that out of our 14 global data centers that we have, and then also allowing our partners who may have a cloud offer in specific geographies to leverage and expand their borders by partnering with Mitel, leveraging our infrastructure, our cloud deployment in order to support their customers as well. So a partner who's based in the UK or the US, for example, they may be able to do an awesome job of supporting a customer in their specific country where they're domiciled, but they don't have the capability to support their locations around the world. And so we really enable our partners to be able to deploy a global cloud solution for their customers and own the key parts of the customer relationship that they want to maintain.
Now, one thing that I really liked that I heard today is Mitel's approach to the cloud, and that you're not forcing everybody to go to the cloud. So can you talk about your strategy and how it differs from some of the other vendors maybe?
Yeah, so we see the cloud as one of the choices that people can use for deploying their cloud solutions or deploying their unified communication solutions. But, there's still a large part of the market that's premise deployments. There's customers that will deploy hybrid cloud which is a blend of premise deployments and cloud deployments, because maybe in certain locations where they're at, those cannot be serviced today by cloud communications. They have to be a physically deployed controller with local trunking, things like that. Mitel allows them to take that, to bridge those locations into a fuller cloud story and to deliver a hybrid cloud solution. We also are taking and building what we call the CloudLink layer that will take and connect to our various premise platforms and our cloud platforms in unified communications to allow customers to take and add cloud applications to those specific platforms. So if you're not ready, you don't necessarily have to move all of your unified communications to the cloud to take advantage of the CloudLink applications that we'll be deploying in the future.
Okay, and you had mentioned IoT before. What's Mitel doing in IoT?
Yeah, so we call it giving machines a voice, where we integrate, a great example of this is the Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, where if somebody opens a defibrillator cabinet or there's a medical emergency or something occurs that is driven by sensors, so the Internet of Things in several different use cases, there is group paging, there's calling, there's mass notification that will happen. There's a whole bunch of events that occur, and some of them are connected to and enabled by the unified communication solution they have deployed to really allow people to be able to rapidly communicate and respond in that kind of high pressure situation. And so when you start looking at IoT and this example of giving machines a voice, there's just a tremendous amount of applications that can be integrated into the unified communications technology that we're deploying.
And we're just at the beginning of seeing what all those use cases are going to be.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Jon.
All right, thank you.